I swear it wasn't me. The goat talked first." That's what Cody said when the elders surrounded him, holding sticks and demanding answers. His shirt was torn, mud on his face, and, strangely enough, there was a goat chewing on his sandals like it had no care in the world. The village had seen many strange things, but this was something else. It all started when Cody decided he was tired of his boring life. Every day was the same. Wake up, fetch water, sweep the compound, feed the chickens. It wasn't the life he dreamed of. He wanted something exciting, something big. But as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. One day, while playing near the forest, Cody found a small clay pot buried under some leaves. It looked old, but it had strange carvings all over it. His first thought? I could sell this and buy myself some roasted plantain. But just as he picked it up, the pot made a weird hissing sound. He almost dropped it. Then, a deep voice whispered from inside the pot. "Finally! Someone has found me. Now, tell me your greatest wish." Cody blinked. He looked around to see if anyone else heard it, but it was just him and the pot. He leaned in closer, whispering, "Greatest wish? You can make wishes come true." The pot's voice grew louder. "Of course, but only one wish, so make it count." Cody grinned. His mind spun with possibilities. Wealth, power, maybe even a house bigger than the chief's. But then, a mischievous thought crept in. He had been bored for too long. What if he wished for something funny? "I know what I want," Cody said, barely able to contain his excitement. "I wish that animals could talk." The pot went silent for a moment, as if thinking it over. Then it let out a deep whoosh, and a cloud of smoke filled the air. When it cleared, the pot was gone, and everything looked normal. Cody stood there for a while, waiting for something magical to happen. Maybe it didn't work, he muttered. Just then, a voice behind him said, "Hey boy, you gonna stand there all day, or are you gonna feed me?" Cody froze. Slowly he turned around. There, staring at him with half-closed eyes, was a goat. "You heard me," the goat said, chewing lazily on a leaf. "I'm hungry. Give me some cassava leaves or I'll tell the whole village you've been hiding those ripe bananas in your hut." Cody's jaw dropped. You can talk?" The goat rolled its eyes. "Obviously, you wished for it, didn't you?" At first, Cody thought it was the coolest thing ever. He ran home, eager to hear what the other animals had to say. He found his dog, Tulu, lying in the shade. "Tulu!" Cody shouted. "Can you talk too?" Tulu yawned, then scratched his ear. "Talk? Of course. I've been waiting for this day my whole life. Now listen, Cody, I have a few complaints." "Complaints?" "Yes. First of all, that food you give me. Boring. I'm tired of eating the same thing every day. How about some roasted meat once in a while?" Cody laughed nervously. This was getting strange. Then things took a turn for the worse. The next morning, Cody woke up to chaos. Chickens were arguing in the yard. The village cows were forming a protest because they wanted softer grass. And the family parrot wouldn't stop insulting everyone who walked by. "You call that a hairstyle?" the parrot squawked at one villager. "Looks like a bird built a nest on your head." The village quickly realized something was very wrong. "Cody!" shouted one of the elders. "What did you do?" "Nothing," Cody lied, backing away. But the animals weren't about to let him off the hook. "He made a wish," the goat blurted. "He wished for us to talk." The villagers gasped. Cody smiled sheepishly. I just thought it would be fun." The elders didn't think it was funny at all. "Undo the wish," they demanded. "I can't. The pot disappeared," Cody said, throwing his hands in the air. For the next few days, the village became a living nightmare. The animals refused to be quiet. The chickens debated philosophy. The cows formed a union, and the village cat started charging for advice. The worst part? The animals weren't just talking, they were telling secrets. "Remember when Cody stole those plantains from the chief's garden?" the parrot announced to a crowd one afternoon. Cody nearly fainted. "You traitor!" "I only speak the truth," the parrot said smugly. By the end of the week, Cody was desperate. He had to find a way to reverse the wish before the animals revealed every embarrassing detail of his life. With no other options, he went to visit Nana Ya, the oldest woman in the village. She was known for her wisdom and her love for strange stories. "Nana Ya, please help me," Cody begged. "I made a wish, and now the animals won't stop talking." Nana Ya chuckled. "Talking animals? That's a first. But wishes are tricky, my boy. They always come with a price. Can you undo it?" Maybe. But you'll have to find the pot again and convince it to take the wish back." "But how do I find it?" Nana Ya smiled mysteriously. "The pot always returns to where it's needed most. Think about where you first found it." Armed with new hope, Cody sprinted back to the forest. He searched every inch of the spot where he found the pot, but there was nothing. "Come on," he whispered. "I need you now." Suddenly, the ground shook, and the pot appeared, sitting on a rock. "Back so soon?" the pot said. "I take it the talking animals weren't as fun as you thought?" "Please, take the wish back," Cody pleaded. "I can't take it anymore." The pot hummed thoughtfully. "Fine, but there's one condition." "Anything." "You have to promise never to make another selfish wish again." "I promise," Cody said, crossing his heart. The pot glowed once more, and with a puff of smoke, everything went quiet. Back in the village, the animals had returned to normal. No more talking goats, no more sassy parrots. For the first time in days, the village was peaceful. Cody sighed in relief. He had learned his lesson. Wishes might seem fun, but they always come with a price. But just as he was about to head home, he felt a tug on his trouser leg. He looked down to see Tulu sitting calmly, wagging his tail. The dog locked eyes with him for a long moment. For a split second, Cody thought he heard a faint voice in his head. "Don't forget my dinner." Cody froze. Did Tulu just... The dog barked once and trotted off, leaving Cody standing there, heart pounding. He shook his head and laughed nervously. "Nah, it's probably just my imagination." Or was it?